Hi everyone and welcome to today's episode of the SFTG podcast. This is episode 143, where we talk about the good and the great in the world of Geek. So, let's get on with it. We're starting with Netflix's The Witcher, which I actually thought had gone back into production, but according to this story, it hasn't, at least not yet. Anyway, Bob Terry, managing director of Arborfield Studios, disclosed to Deadline that the studio is currently working on measures to ensure the safety of the cast and crew. Once these have been given the green light, within the next 2 weeks, employees may return to the sets and begin filming, and this could happen before the end of June. Production on the second season of The Witcher had to be paused when the coronavirus reached countries in Europe and spread rapidly. The Witcher actor Christopher Hivju tested positive for the coronavirus, and Arborfield Studios was shut down, with the production crew compensated for the duration of the temporary closure. If filming does resume shortly, then the second season may make its expected release window within 2021. Look, I know people think that this is a brilliant show, and actually it is, but if it's not safe, then you shouldn't be forcing people back into the production. And I don't think it's necessarily being suggested here, but it's a good thing that once this is all sorted out, we will be able to get our hands on season 2 of The Witcher. I'm particularly looking forward to the character Vesemir, which of course is being played by that actor that we've seen in Killing Eve. His name escapes me right now, but it's right here in front of me as soon as I can find it, and I can't. Vesemir is played by Kim Badina. That's it. Really looking forward to his version of this very important Witcher character. With just over a week to go before the release of The Last of Us Part 2, Infinity Ward has released an extended trailer. Now, as to whether this is the final trailer before the release of the game, we're still not sure, but I think it's worth watching because it does convey the absolute brutality in this game. It's not for the faint-hearted, and it's certainly not for anyone below 18, but have a look at this.
Rated M for mature.
I feel so extraordinary. Something's gotta hold on. I've got this feeling of emotion, a sudden sense of liberty. I used to think that the day would never come. See the light in the shade of the morning sun. My morning sun is the drug that brings me near to the childhood I lost, replaced by fear.
The Last of Us Part 2 is released on the 19th of June. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has been updated with a splash screen message in support of the Black Lives Matter organization. Our community is hurting. The systemic inequalities our community experiences are once again center stage, developer Infinity Ward wrote. Call of Duty and Infinity Ward stand for equality and inclusion. We stand against the racism and injustice our Black community endures. Until change happens and Black Lives Matter, we will never truly be the community we strive to be. Now, in addition to that, Infinity Ward has promised that it is going to monitor and identify racist material, bolster in-game reporting systems, and permanently ban more habitual offenders. It's also adding content filters, tightening limits on name changes, and evaluating changes to make reporting racist players easier. Well done. Yes, we've got yet another rumour from the Lucasfilm Disney Plus rumour mill. Now, according to Lucasfilm, They are looking for someone to portray Ezra Bridger in a new Disney Plus live-action Star Wars series. The Rebels character is a fan favourite, which means his name comes up whenever a new project is on the way. Bridger was rumoured to be in the last two Star Wars films, i.e. The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, and even in The Mandalorian. However, the character has yet to show up in a live-action role, though that may change in the near future. For now, the new Disney Plus live-action series that will feature Ezra Bridger is a mystery. It's believed that the studio is looking for a male between the ages of 30 and 40. They are looking for an actor of colour, specifically performers of Asian descent. However, they're open to Indian, Latino, or Middle Eastern actors. Sources say that this new show will take place after the events of Rebels, and that the character will not be heading to The Mandalorian, which has already announced an impressive cast for the upcoming Season 2, which we are all, of course, looking forwards to. Now, I don't know if this is true. We hear rumours about Star Wars characters appearing in live-action shows constantly. It would be great, but until I hear anything more definitive, I'm going to hold strain on this one. Anyway, that was our last story. So, as always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can email us at sftgpodcast@gmail.com. You can download the episode on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, any old podcast catcher that's out there. You can follow us on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just do a search for Sci-Fi Geeks, and that's it. My name is Hubert A. Shorter, and I will see you next time.